Hello everyone, I'm Mia Dagger, and right now we are at Four Seasons Hotel for a special interview with a special guest, Randa Farah. She's the co-founder of Lebtivity and she's the founder of I've Learned Academy. Today we'll be talking about the upcoming conference of the American speaker, Dr. John Demartini, in Lebanon in September 12.
Now, anytime you live by what's highest on your values, what's really meaningful to you, what's really inspiring to you, where you can't wait to get up and do it, and anytime you link whatever you're doing to that, your genius is going to win. It's time to give yourself permission to be authentic and own your own life.
The child doesn't have a learning problem. The child is just not inspired by what they're learning.
Taking challenges that inspire you, that you dedicate your life, that's service-oriented, we're waking up the greatest genius that you got inside. And I'm coming to Beirut, Lebanon, September 12th, to do an extraordinary program called The Secret Behind the Secret, and accessing your 7 greatest powers.
Hi Randa, how are you doing today?
All right, great.
I'm fine, and you? Randa, would you like to tell us more about yourself?
Yes, sure. So my background is mostly in HR. I studied different things related to business, HR management, and industrial psychology. And in parallel to this, I've been working on Lebtivity for the last 6 years. So I've been doing HR and Lebtivity at the same time. And recently, I decided to leave my full-time job and to start this initiative, which is I Have Learned Academy. And our first event will be on the 12th of September with Dr. John Demartini.
And how does it feel being a woman entrepreneur?
Well, it's interesting. It is challenging and exciting at the same time.
And were you influenced at some point in your life by Dr. Demartini?
Yes, in fact, when I watched the movie The Secret a long time ago, I took down the names of the people that I liked most from the movie. And one of them was Dr. John Demartini, another one was Jack Canfield, and some other names. And I researched every one of them, and I followed their newsletter and everything. And when the opportunity came up to bring Dr. John Demartini to Lebanon, it was such a beautiful thing that happened, because it's like, wow, I've been following him for many years, his webinars, his newsletters, and now he's here.
So that's why you decided to do this event?
Yes.
Like, what's the main motivation?
Okay. Mostly, I am organizing an event for YPO Europe. It's the Association for Top Businessmen, and they are bringing John Demartini, Dr. John Demartini, for a private conference in Lebanon. And we decided to do this event one day before, so Dr. John Demartini accepted to do it, to come, so that we let maximum people, Lebanese people, benefit from his presence in Lebanon. We cannot bring Dr. John Demartini to Lebanon and not have people listening to him, so that's how it happened. And yes.
And who do you dream of bringing next to Lebanon, maybe, other than Dr. Demartini?
Well, I would love to have Jack Canfield. He's one of my favorites, but let's see how it goes. And another one would be Anthony Robbins, but I think it's almost a dream.
So after doing my research about Dr. Demartini, I was really amazed by his story. Can you tell us a bit, like, the story behind this motivational speaker?
Sure. Dr. John Demartini had some learning difficulties when he was young. And he was dyslexic, and he was told that he will never learn to read and write, and he will not go very far in life. And today he's a public speaker, one of the best motivational speakers, and he read more than 30,000 books in his life. Can you believe it?
And he has written more than 40 books.
Yes, he wrote more than 40 books, but he read more than 30,000 books. So for someone who was told he will never go far in life, and he will never learn or be able to read or speak, and now he's a public speaker, I think this is quite impressive.
So let's talk about the event on September 12th.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about it?
Sure.
Where it will be held and all that?
Yeah, so the event on 12th September will be held in Four Seasons Hotel.
Here.
And he will talk about accessing your 7 greatest powers. So how to access your 7 greatest powers, which are the 7 areas of life. So
can you tell us
yes,
some of them?
Work, relationship,
family,
health, well-being. So all of this, all the 7 areas of life, he will tell you how to empower yourself in them. Because if you don't empower yourself, you will be controlled from the outside circumstances.
And do you think this event is enough for people, or they need to follow up with him?
I mean, not only with him, like when, nothing is enough. Any trainer or any workshop is here to give you tools. So it's like a toolbox. I give you the toolbox. I give you inspiration. I let you think about things as a speaker or any speaker, and he will, like the person receiving this will adjust or will fit this into his life. So there is no magic formula like you do this and you become like a successful person. It's a toolbox of ideas, of experiences, of best things to do, and this is the strength of the of listening and of learning. And the self-development is quite an important thing, because in Lebanon it's not as developed as other countries, but in other countries self-development is something everyone does, and they read a lot, they work on themselves, they go to events, they listen to public speakers just to get insights, to teach themselves how to become a better person in all areas of life.
And so at what time?
So the event is at 5 p.m. At Four Seasons, and people can find tickets at Virgin Ticketing, all branches.
So what are your expectations for this event?
Well, I hope it's going to be successful. I'm doing it with lots of love. We really want to have maximum people benefiting from this, and we hope it will work.
So what do you think, what impact will this conference have on people, on the Lebanese people especially?
I think it's first, so I really don't know. We will discover together.
And so in the conference, will people be able to ask him questions and he will answer?
Yes, there is a Q&A session.
Yeah. And so what will include the event? People will come here, they will...
Yes, so there will be some exhibition stands at the beginning, some partners who will have a stand here, talk about their services. So there will be some coaches, some training companies, some interesting partners. And then they will go to the conference for 3 hours almost. And then there will be a networking cocktail here in Four Seasons where they can eat and network and meet people and check the stands as well.
And so we're really happy that you're doing this kind of events in Lebanon. Any other event coming soon?
Yes, there will be another event coming soon, which is Happiness at Work on 11 October.
Yeah.
So, I worked in many places, and there were some places where I was so happy, and other places where I was not so happy. And because I love my job and I love my work, I found that being happy at work, especially as in HR, like promoting happiness at work, is super important. And I wanted to teach people as well, like to help them realize the importance of happiness at work, and business owners should also realize the importance of happiness at work, because being happy at work means having more productive employees, having a better return on investment, because a happy employee means a happy client, means more sales, means more return on investment. So being happy is not just like some people look at this and say, oh, happiness and words, contradiction, while this is not how it should be. Happiness at work, so when you implement it, you see magic happening. So this is why we are bringing also 2 speakers from Denmark and Sweden. We will have 3 panels. One is about positive psychology. We will have Milad Hatchiti and Charles Saliba. One is millennial workplaces and ideas. So the millennials, the new generation, they have different requirements. We will have Virgin Radio and Wezank. And then we have best local practices, because we have some companies who are already doing and implementing happiness at work. So we will have Air France, Azadea, and AN Bukhader.
Nice.
So they will all talk about this.
And where will it be held?
This will be at Le Studio in Senelfiel. It's a new venue, a beautiful venue. And there will be also exhibition stands outside where everyone can discover the new trends and meet people. It will be also followed by bites, drinks and bites.
I will be attending both events.
Sure,
I just can't wait. So this event, Happiness at Work, is it related to Dr. Demartini's event?
No, it's not. It's totally different.
But it can be in some way.
Well, yes, because it's not related in terms of Dr. Demartini.
Yeah.
It's not related to the other event, but the topics or the learnings, like he will talk, Dr. John Demartini will talk about work, but it's not, the focus is not happiness at work, but the other one, the focus is only happiness at work.
Randa, we are really proud of you. You are showing the real image of Lebanon, the image that represents us. Really, thank you so much. And before we finish, can you remind us of the dates of both events?
Yes, sure. So we have the first event with Dr. John Demartini on 12 September, and it will be at 5 p.m. in Four Seasons from 5 to 10 p.m. and tickets can be found at Virgin. So this is the first one. The second one is Happiness at Work. It's on 11 of October. And the event is from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. in Le Studio, Simmelfield. And tickets can be found on Ahjouz, Khourihoum, Liban Post, and Malix. Okay?
Any last words you'd like to say before we finish?
Yes, I would like to thank our sponsors, because without them we wouldn't have been able to.
You have many media partners
yes,
also.
Yes, exactly. So we have Lebtivity, of
Lebtivity.
course, because we are partners. So Executive Magazine, L'Orient, Le Jour, Commerce du Levant, and Grand Cinemas as media for both events. We have for Dr. John Demartini, Treasury Express, our platinum sponsor. Big thank you for them. We have Bioenergy and Morgan, Anthony Reza, Garf Group, Commercial Insurance, Karim, and lots of others. For Happiness at Work, I would like to thank especially Air France and Smallville Hotel and Le Studio, as well as Casper and Gambini and all the other ones.
I really had a great conversation with you today. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks.
Until our next time, we'll see you later.